Dolly, how is TRX gonna make us money and how is it better than Pump Fun? Well, it's not better than Pump Fun, but there's a thing called Sunpump and it's essentially a copy of Pump Fun, yes, the Solana one, and it's gonna make you a ton of money. So I recently discovered, right? Shout out to this guy Kakashi, random guy, like one of the many that provided statistic. I'll just click maybe Cook, right? For example, right, the statistics here says that in the last 24 hours, there's been $391,000 worth of pump fund revenue, right? That's how much revenue they made. And Sun Pump made 445,000. What does that mean? Essentially, there's more volume on Sun Pump than there is on Pump Fund. So Pump Fund Solana TRX is Sun Pump. So how is this gonna make us money? Well, dude, there's clearly an insane amount of volume, and everything's kind of new. So you're bound to get one or two coins that fly, and when I mean fly, they're gonna go pretty high. Right, what are we using? Well, we're using BULLX, the best bot. I always say it's the best bot, especially when we're trading Solana or whatever. I'll put the link in the description to my referral. You need a referral code to gain access. So it's your lucky day. You're going to have my referral and I'm going to show you exactly how to make money. Now, dudes, Solana and TRX are totally different. If you're going to buy TRX, you're going to have a different wallet, right? So you can search all that stuff up. You can just go to Wallet Manager here when you get access, right? And you can go to Add Funds here and you can add by scanning this code and you can essentially from your Binance or from a different kex or exchange that you have, you can just straight away withdraw from that exchange onto this wallet, and then you'll have it safe here. You can you can import your key, whatever. Here you see you enter your private key if you want to put in your own wallet, and if you want this wallet you just keep it. Honestly, I just keep it. BULLX has always been safe and it always will be safe. Them guys know what they're doing, and they're making such big volume that obviously they're not going to scam. It's not worth it for them. Anyways, right, so I only gained access to this about 5 minutes ago, but I know how everything works, and I have looked at TRX myself. I haven't done any videos because Pump Fun actually didn't have one, and there was a little bit of a misunderstanding with what was going on. But it's all Gucci. We all good out here now. So you're gonna want to go to explore new pairs. Obviously, if you're that kind of a trader, you go into deck screener and stuff like that. What do? We always do what we do best, and that is Tron Vision. Essentially the same as Pump Vision. It's just called Tron Vision. And what happens here is it shows you the wallet, or shows you the coins. Sorry, I apologize. Shows you the coins that are going to be about to graduate, new creations, and graduate. Now, settings are also very different on here, but there are some similarities, and I'm here to show you them similarities because there are a lot of them. Now, what I will say for these coins, especially on TRX at the moment, the big ones will have a Twitter, they will have a website, they'll have a Telegram, and you got to be looking for that, right? Because essentially the bigger ones now, they're gonna have that. They're gonna have all of that. Essentially, if you want to find something good, they're gonna have to have all socials because you're gonna try run up to maybe a mil here with some coins from like 10k or 15k. Dude, there's insane profits to be made, and I'm talking serious, especially at the start of a cycle. So this is like the start of the Tron cycle. It's only been maybe like a month old, I think, maybe less. Dude, you're gonna find some absolute gems here that can run up a serious amount. So, Dali, how can I identify scams and settings and stuff like that? Right, I'll go through it right now. I'm clicking on Tron Boys Club here, right? This isn't anything that like I'm essentially telling you to buy or whatever. I'm just saying this is just what I found. They also have Tron Scan, similar to Soul Scan. I wouldn't say it's a copy, but it's just very, very similar. Dude, it's very similar. Anyways, right, we shall go and show you everything. Right, so for here, you're gonna go default, right? You're gonna go to default, so hyper router, whatever, and there's 5 different positions you can have. We'll just go preset default slippage. We'll go, I like usually don't go 20%. I'll go 15% here, but sometimes I like to go 10. So uh, we'll go in between. 13% is good enough for me, and then max slippage 20% is fine. That's what I usually keep it to. That's what I'd advise you to keep it as. It's a pretty good place to start. Auto approve wallets when buying, yeah, totally do that. Do not have that off because then you're gonna have to approve it yourself, and it's gonna take so long, and it's definitely not worth it. Right? So obviously, just like the other pump fund, if you haven't used it, I'm still gonna go through it. You have the market, so you can literally just add your funds and buy straight away. And by the way, the fees are so cheap on here, it's crazy. Like cheap, cheap AF. Um, limit, obviously your limit, so you can set limits to where you want to buy, you can set limits to where you want to sell, and you can also dollar cost average, which is totally new and it's awesome. For the bigger sized coins, which I'm gonna go through after, it's pretty good to have a DCA feature, and I'm really really happy that these guys did add it in. That's a huge part of why I wanted to like trade with this bot so badly. It shows the checks here, it shows the address, it shows the position or whatever, so that's pretty good. The selected wallet has a low balance. Transaction might fail. That's just me because I don't have any TRX in there. But don't worry, I'm about to live stream after. If you guys are watching this somehow, I'll probably still be live by the time you're watching it, and we're about to make some serious gains. Right, so Daddy, what can help me avoid scams? What can help me this? What can help me that? Right, obviously, go to holders, dude. You know the story. If they're holding 10%, that's kind of crazy. You don't want it to be you don't want it to be bundled so hard to where it's like, 10% is a lot. It's a ton, all right? I'm not gonna lie. You don't want it to be that high. Now, I'm not saying that it's gonna fail if it's 10%, but it's just pretty risky, so I wouldn't advise it. Obviously that's the liquidity pool right there, so don't get confused on that. And then, so you can just click on here example. So I'll show you how it works. Transcan is a little bit different in terms of, how transparent it is to other ones, but it does show exactly what it has in his wallet. It does show you the transfers and stuff like that. It just does look a little bit different, but it just takes some time to adjust to. So as you can see, this guy's only buying like, I mean, 10 coins or something. You can check for yourself if it was profitable or whatever. You can kind of copy trade and use the BULLX to check the wallets and then copy trade. Wouldn't be a bad choice. Obviously, I wouldn't go for this because it's 10%, it's bundled. The two cautions, it tells you like pretty high top holders, so you don't want to go near that. And then, for the curve, it shows you the curve. And the best feature obviously has all the socials, and then you can click on Sunpump or Tron Scan. This will show you exactly what the token is. It'll show you the wallet of the token, everything. It'll show you the source. You don't really need to get too into detail with that. Then you can click on Sunpump here, the copy of Pump One, and dude, we can literally just check out all the transactions if you want there like that. It's easier on Pump Fun, but I'm just saying if you wanted to do that, you could do that. And dude, there is endless possibilities. If you find something that's, new and like if I find something that's new and dude, like relatively good looking, it's likely gonna pump here big. And I mean, some of them have been going absolutely insane. Like if I go to explore and the trending section, dude, there's some coins reaching like huge limits here, and I'm talking like big numbers. Like look at this Van Gogh, 4 million, dude, 4.26 mil from like. I'm on the 1 second chart. That's not a good idea for when I'm scrolling like that. Dude, look at that. Look at that. Like, freaking hell. In a day, it went to 4 mil. If you would have caught that, you would have been a happy camper. And look, I mean, they have their ex. It's just Justin Suntron. He tweeted out Van Gogh, I'm pretty sure, something like that. I'm not essentially sure why it went so crazy because I haven't been too into detail. Yeah, this one here, you see, he just put up the Van Gogh or whatever, and then it flew. So, you got to pay attention to Justin's page as well because he's going to make stuff absolutely fly. Also, that could be a good estimate for you to like pay attention to that page and make some transactions of your own. Now look at this. This is an example of an extremely bundled page, I believe, unless yeah, see, there's no really Twitter posts, there's nothing really major going on, but there's so many buys going on at once, and obviously if I go to 1 second, it'll be better. You can kind of tell when it's being like bought by similar wallets. So if I click on here and I go to Transcan, this is how you can identify the scams because you still can very easily. See, it's holding TRX currently, and then we go to transfers. It's only had 4 transfers in its lifetime, 42 seconds ago. So dude, this is a fresh wallet buying this. That's how you know it's a scam. It's literally a fresh wallet buying into a coin that has like nothing post on Twitter, no hype in it, which just went up all of a sudden. Now, does it have a nice website? Let's check that out as well. You can always check that out. Kiyoshi says hi. If you click here on Dex Tools, let's see. Yeah, see, didn't actually send me anywhere, and I think it looks like a bit of a scam. It does. I'd say this is like a Solana meme coin or something, but at the same time, it looks kind of legit. Not saying that it is, but it doesn't look like the worst. It just doesn't have any posts or anything. Like, if I paid attention to this and I seen, they were doing a bunch of posts or whatever, then maybe I'd be getting myself hyped a little bit. But also do check how bundled it is. Like, I'll click into this wallet, for example, that has another 3%. Check how many transactions this has going on. If this has lots of transactions going on, yeah, see, this has one transaction in total. So, dude, you kind of know that this is like heading towards being, oh, there you go. It's heading towards being a scam. You don't want to buy stuff like that, and you're not happy to buy stuff like that. And I'm teaching you how to avoid scams and also make money. Sonico, for example, 59% for the top holders. You don't want the top holders to be that high, dude. You want them to be distributed pretty well. Um, there actually isn't a lot of coins at the moment when they're graduating so quickly that aren't scams, and people are going to be getting scammed an awful lot. You just got to pick the right one, I suppose, dude. Like, I can't give you more hints than that. It's hard. You can watch the live stream, go through my tips on the pump fund because it's kind of similar, and listen to everything I said here to avoid scams and stuff. Also, you've got to be on trend, dude. It is so majorly important to be on trend, and use BULLX. Obviously, referrals in the description. I said this at the start. You only have one referral at the moment. That's crazy. Most people are asleep or probably use someone else's because like mine was kind of late. But we'll see. Anyways, dude, you gotta be just on point with it. Use the meta to your advantage. So North went through there. I'm not sure what's going on there with that one, but Tron $1, for example, it's on the Tron meta. That's like on the red meta as well, the passion. You've just gotta be like susceptible to finding things that are gonna match what you want to find, if that makes sense. So you're gonna want to find, like, for example, Sunny. I mean, it's just a polar bear, and it could be the next mascot for TRX, for example, because they don't really have a certain mascot. Well, they have one or two, but I mean, like, they haven't formed unlimited mascots. So you could literally find the next mascot by finding something unique, and like a lot to do with TRX, and the trends that are going on at the moment. Like, for example, Finn graduated, but obviously that's just a fish, it's just a red fish, and it's probably been done like multiple times. But I'm just saying, it's Tronic, for example. If that wasn't bundled so hard and there wasn't a copy of that, oh, sorry, I just hit my mouse by accident. If there wasn't a copy of that or whatever, dude, I would be all over that. Imagine getting in on a coin like that for like 10k or something. Now, another part. Dali, what are your filters? What are your filters? Dude, like I said, at least one social. Like, just have that on so it just filters out all the bullshit. Have max, you don't have to have max 25 minutes, but if you want to catch some early snipes and good ones, I'd advise you have it on, right? Because it's going to help you a lot. In terms of market cap, you don't really need to go for anything necessarily, alright, just to say. And dude, now Slurfay and you have Tronic. You literally just need to be on this page and be paying attention. Is there any volume going through? How big is the volume? What are the holders looking like? Are they holding big percentages? Like this 8%, that's nasty. You don't want to see something like that. And dude, there might not be a lot of transactions at the start, but if you hold off and you like pay attention to what's going on, like for example this one here, right? It just dropped significantly. Um, it just dropped from like 11. So I think the dev sold like 2k Tron there. If you pay attention and you know exactly what's going on, you can find pretty easily some nice coins that'll moon and that will graduate pretty quickly because there is a lot of coins graduating. And I will go through it more in detail on live. So guys, head over, hit the referral. I'm not going to keep you around for much longer because this is just the first of many videos, because I will have a whole series on trading, maybe 1,000 TRX to 100,000 or to 1,000,000, something like that, right? I'm gonna figure out, because I'm gonna do a Solana one and I'm gonna do a TRX one, and I want to see which one we hit first. By the way, also guys, please be sure to hit the like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Follow me on X; it does help me out. If you want to join the paid Discord, sorry, Jesus, I'm catching my words here. We had two victories, right? So I only made two calls in the last 2 days. That was Paco from 350k to 800k, and then we had Mao from 100k to 250k, 2.5x. We only had two calls in the paid Discord. One was a 2x, one was a 2.5x. People literally paid back their memberships in a single trade. So if you want to join that, please be sure and feel free to do so. You know, you can open a ticket there if you're struggling to pay the membership or you don't know how to. Um, Also, specifically just for this video, if you say in the ticket support after you buy the membership that you headed over from the YouTube channel from the TRX video, I'm going to double the length of every single membership that's bought from this one, right? So that's a one-time offer. If you say you came from the TRX video and you bought a membership, I'm going to double the time of your membership. Right, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Safe trading.